Happy Friday. I had to think, what is today? Today's Friday. Doesn't mean you're watching it on a Friday, but it is Friday for me today while I'm doing this. So happy Friday to you. I'm just going to put some makeup on. Need a little motivation today. I know that sounds silly, but you know, we do what we need to do in order to feel good about ourselves. And then when we feel good about ourselves, sometimes that just means we do more. So instead of walking around looking like death warmed over, I'm going to put a little bit of something on my face just to make myself feel better about myself today. So I'm going to start off by pretty moisturized. I did that earlier when you weren't around. So I'm going to put some primer on my face. This is the Strobe Primer, the VFX Pro. I like it because it gives a nice gentle glow underneath my makeup. So I'm going to put this on real quick and I'll be right back. I might as well show you. So I put about, a pretty engorged pea-size amount. I probably went overboard like normal, but it's all good. It's all gonna soak in. And I look like I just put meringue all over my face. Tired day today. Like, I don't know about you, but I have like the hardest time getting motivated when the weather's just blah. It's just gray. I know everybody seems to be just having crazy bipolar weather, but yeah, when it's just cold and gray, I don't motivate very well at all. I need a heat rock. Like I feel like a reptilian. So anyways, I'm getting, I don't know if you can see, it just has a very nice, very light, iridescent kind of a sheen to it when you put it on your face. The other one that we have is matte. So if you already have a nice sheen, you might want to go for the matte. What this does is it blurs out any fine lines and pores by just minimalizing. That's a big word. Minimalizing them and prepping your skin before your foundation. If you are choosing to wear it, you can always just wear it like this and give yourself just a natural glow too. You don't have to always wear all the stuff and all the things, okay? That is not a rule. I have absolutely no idea what I did with my eyeliner pencil since everything's just kind of messy right now. I looked for it in the bathroom and I didn't see it in there, and I thought maybe I put it over here with all my brushes, but I don't see it there. So I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to take a tiny little, is it showing up? Angled brush here, and I'm going to dip it in some brown, and we're going to try it that way. I don't do my eyebrows in eyeshadow, so this will be really interesting. I don't even know if this can be the right color. Oh my gosh, I'll do this a little bit with you, and then I'll go off the air for a minute while I figure it out on my own. I don't even know if this can be right. Eyebrows are just one of those things that are just so hard for me. It's always like my nemesis. Yeah, I don't like it. It's going to be a little too light. I'll be back. I mean, you know, every day it's something new. It's like a new person every day. The eyebrows are different every day. I found another Maybelline one. So if you're new here or if you don't watch my videos very often, I pretty much, I think, I pretty much say the same damn thing every time, but in a different context. So currently, Pharmacy does not have an eyebrow eyeliner that I like. I'm just used to using, if I can get this straight here, the Maybelline Express Brow. It's nice and thin. It's just what I like. It's got a little spoolie on the other side too, which is really cool. But this is just what I like. Pharmacy's supposed to be coming out with one, but they haven't yet. So in the meantime, I'm still using my old trusty, rusty Express Brow for my eyebrows. And I found one in here that's a little bit different color. I hate my eyebrows, but I'm too chicken to have that shit done. I am not there yet. I'm not there. What's going on next? Let's do the eyes. I've got this sweater. I love this sweater. It's like a very deep wine color. I don't know how it's showing up because everything's so bright right now, but I love this sweater. Found this at a thrift store. My kiddo was like, I want that. I'm like, okay, cool. It's like $2, maybe $1. I don't know, but it's got pockets and it's just warm. It's like wool. It is so cozy. So I'm using that as my inspiration today. I might even just use this lipstick color. Ooh. Yeah. That looks different in this direction, but when you look at it, it like blends. So anyways, that's my inspiration. So let's do some eyes. I think I'm going to use a little bit of the, where'd it go? The Desert Sands and the Luna Rose together, and go from there. That's a fib. We're just going to go with one palette. We're not going to make it crazy and confusing. This is the Desert Rose palette. We're going to go with this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this color right here, this light base one, because I am actually not using an eyelid primer today. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that light color. Don't forget, once you dip in there around your brush, you want to tap tap, get some of that extra product off. So I do have kind of dark eyelids to start with, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the light color on to lighten my canvas up, right? I want to start with a nice clean canvas. So I'm going to do this to both my eyes. So now you can see the difference. I put the light eyeshadow on this eye and not this one. All right, so I'm gonna skip the rest of my eyes for right now because I'm gonna go ahead and put the new lash primer on that I just used the other day for the first time. I'm going to put this on and just kind of let it set up for a little bit, and then I'm gonna put my mascara here on shortly, only because, and I normally wouldn't do this, I might change my mind. Just because I have sparse eyelashes, and I feel like when I put mascara on, I have to be very, very careful and meticulous. That's why I'm super, super picky with my mascara, because I have my trichotillomania. I'm a tricky girl. I pull my hair out when I'm stressed, especially, so that includes my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So I'm very picky with my mascara. I don't like super, super wet mascara. I don't like really, really dry mascara. And this time I'm only going to do one coat, because last time I did 3. That's probably only supposed to be 1, but you know, I'm not a less is more kind of girl. And then it always looks kind of funny when you put it on because it's all white. Excuse me. The sun is out today, and so now my allergies are deciding to pop off. Anyways, this kind of reminds me of like the texture of like Elmer's glue. I mean, it's basically like a white mascara. It just adds a little bit of extra product on your lashes and then dries, so it leaves some extra texture on there. So when you do go back after it's dry with your regular mascara, it just kind of gives you the illusion of having something a little bit more if you don't already. All right, so I'm gonna be pretty simple today. I think I'm just gonna go with 2 eyeshadow colors. I think I'm just gonna do the dark brown on here that I attempted to do my eyebrows with at first, but did not, and one of the shimmery colors. I might add a darker shimmer. I might go max of 3. Max of 3, no more than 3. So I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna use this bullet style brush for the brown application, and I'm just gonna get one side. You can see one side of my brush with product on it. Trying to look in one mirror and do this at the same time, it's kind of difficult. So I'm just gonna lay it. I'm basically tapping just in this shape, okay? And I'm gonna go back a few other times. So I'm starting kind of the end of my eyelid there and just swooping up in a backwards C shape. And I'm gonna do this several times until I get the desired shade on my eye. And really, I don't know what shade I want. Okay, that's good there. Now I'm gonna do the other side and come back. You don't need to watch me do the whole thing. All right, it never looks like it's the same amount on both sides. I would like to attribute that to lighting, but you never know. So I'm gonna take that first brush that I put the light base color on, and I'm just gonna go around and just blend this. So the blending is just gonna take that stark look down and just kind of lighten and even everything out. I'm gonna do this for a while. Go back and forth on both eyes until I'm at my desired effect. And then I will get the shimmer on. I really don't know which shimmer I want yet. So you can see that it's definitely dumbed down the darkness. Triple D, dumbed down the darkness of the brown eyeshadow. So this is before And this is with blending, and I think that looks a lot better, even though the light washes everything out and it's hard for me to tell how much is there. Once I get out of here and take pictures, it's usually like, oh, crazy. I just gotta say, the older you get, blending eyeshadow is hard. Yes, I mean the technique too, because sometimes I don't blend enough. I get really bored with it, but my damn eyelids won't sit still. I'm like chasing them around, trying to blend. It's the worst ever. You should see my pant leg right now. I know some people get like this fancy little brush cleaner that you can like wipe your brush on while you're doing makeup, but I just use my fancy pant leg. My upper right thigh, to be exact, and it's got a lot of brown on it and currently some glitter because this lower glitter down here, and it doesn't show up as pretty, but it is like, come on, Christmas on my finger. There's like, it looks like red or maroon and gold and brown, and it's gorgeous, but I feel like if I put this on, I feel like I've tried it before, and I think it's really messy. If I don't remember, maybe I feel like I have to use like a primer definitely for that one, and I'm not in the mood to get all fancy with a primer. Maybe one day I'll do that one for fun. We'll do something like super glam, and I'll try that extra primery trick. But for now, I think I'm just gonna go with the gold shimmer, which is the one that I think I used that one the other day. And then I might take a little bit of this dark brown shimmer and just kind of put a little bit of that on the corner. We'll see. All right, well, let me go ahead. I like to put this on with my pinky. So that's the gold shimmer, if that's showing up at all. Come on, phone, don't be a booger. Whatever. All right. Again, chasing my eyelids around. So there's the gold. It's just weird to do it from this angle. I should have got my other pinky. It's probably going to go on completely wrong now. Story of my life. Okay, so there's that little bit of gold. I'm going to go ahead and just add a tiny bit of that brown. Okay. I'll just blend that a tiny bit more and then put some mascara on and it'll start to look a little bit better. I'll leave this out because I'm going to use one of these colors or two of these colors. I haven't decided underneath for my eyeliner. So what was I doing? I was blending. This is why I do my eyes first. There's not a lot. Well, I don't know if you can see it. There is a little bit of fallout on my face. So I like to do my eyes first so that I don't disrupt the full meal deal at the end when I'm done, because it's easier to fix if you have fallout now prior to putting your foundation on than it is to mix all that stuff in with all your other materials at the end. So I'm gonna just clean that off real quick with my blending sponge and just kind of wipe that off, and then mascara. All right, once again, I am going in with the Double Lash Extend. If you haven't watched before, that's a 2-barrel, but it's 1 wand. So you have your volume here. If you open it up from this one, you have more product on it for the volume portion. And then if you want it for length, which is this end portion, which is the one I like to use because I don't like to put a whole bunch of the mascara on. It's a little bit too wet. I just don't like that. I'm weird with certain textures, so it's just me. It doesn't mean it's anything wrong with it. It's just me. I don't prefer it that way, but I like the effect I get from the mascara. Occasionally I do use both barrels, but for today's purposes, I'm only using the length one because I'm going to be really careful about trying not to get it all over my eyelid. I've already done the primer. It does feel funny when you're putting it on, because obviously you have product on it to begin with. And so at first it's like, it almost feels like you're putting it on something kind of, I don't want to say hard or sticky, but you definitely have a little bit of resistance at first when you put it on, like kind of snag a couple lashes, but then it's totally fine. So I definitely notice it puts it on different. I definitely feel like my attention is drawn to my lashes a little bit more had I not put the primer on first. Tomorrow that would be a good thing for me to do, is put primer on one eye with the same mascara, and then no mascara on one. Oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Primer on one eye and not on the other with mascara. Got it? Right? So I will do that tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this mascara and keep moving. All right, I got the mascara on both eyes today. I do have a little bit of a blank spot right there. I sort of picked something out. But at least it's not all of them. All right, so what are we going to do next? Got something tickling my eye over here. Oh, tickles. I'm going to put a little bit of the Brown Express eye pencil on the tight line of my upper eyelid today. Instead of, I don't like putting stuff down in here. I've tried it before, like with white. It looks kind of cool every now and then. But I'm going to put some up underneath my eyelashes to kind of try to fill that in a little bit. I haven't done this in a while, but I've been doing it for years because I'm trying to fill in when I go through and I've done some pretty good serious damage to my eyelashes. I have picked them out so bad to where I've only had like literally a dozen lashes. And so it's really hard, especially with my job when you have to work above people, like if I'm working on a patient. And so I would just thicken that up. And I know from their angle, they could probably see I didn't have any eyelashes. Thank goodness nobody ever asked me what was going on, because that would be so embarrassing. But that's just why we should be kind, because we don't know what people are going through. But anyway, so I just added a little bit there on the tight line. I'll probably add just a little bit more and go do it on the other side, and then I'll be back. All right, I was just sitting here going, ooh, okay, now we're gonna do with the bronzer and stuff. And then I was like, wait a minute, I didn't even put any foundation on yet. I am using the BB cream. I just took the lid off. BB cream 01 Light. Where's my brush? Brush. Just a teeny weeny bit. I prefer the BB cream. I do have a lot of pink, and you'll see as it slowly goes away once I start covering. I don't use a whole lot, but anyways, the BB cream is a little bit thinner than our CC. So CC is more of a coverage. This is more of like your tinted moisturizer. I get that in there, and then I also smear it around. Don't worry, I'll get it everywhere. I start off sloppy. I just do what works, okay? I just do what works. All right, let me get the rest of this in, and I'll be back. I ran over my eyebrow and had to put it back. Okay. Here I'm going in with the VFX full coverage concealer in 02 today. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I had my cream concealer. I think it's over there. I did like the cream concealer a lot the other day that I got. So let's do that one first. I really enjoyed the way it felt. I still feel like I get way better coverage with the VFX Pro, but what I really liked about this stuff, and I do put it all underneath, is this is really moisturizing. Like, this honestly felt to me like a tinted lip moisturizer. It just really goes on nice and smooth and moisturizing. And honestly, with this, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it in with my finger. And I'm gonna do that, I think. I thought I was gonna do it with the VFX, but I probably won't. All the tapping and stuff, though, is really good for our skin, for our, what's it called? You know, not your lipids, but when you're trying to get the puffiness out of your face. I'm having a brain fart, so if you know what I'm talking about, thank you. Thank you for not judging me for having brain farts. It just happens. Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but the words just fail me. It's like those jade rollers. That's what it's for. So, anyway, just nicely massaging the poofy eyes is going to help with drainage anyway. Plus, you're just getting that into all those fine places. That's looking pretty decent today. All right. What else am I going to do? Might just leave that there. Might just leave that there. Maybe just put a little bit of the highlighter stuff with the contour. Okay. All right. Where'd it go? Let's do some contouring. I got the cream contour and cream highlighter. I've never used those before. This is all still new. I love makeup. It's fun to play with, but it's all still new. So anyways, it's a very nice, matte, very sleek, sexy tube. La, 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 la. Okay, ooh la la. It just rolls up. I got a fuzz on it. I have 3 cats. I got fuzz everywhere around here, okay? So I am just going to try to give the illusion of trimming some stuff down here. So now we've got the foundation on. That just kind of gives you just a whole one basic color, right? So now you got to put in the shadows and things to kind of give yourself a little bit more life back. And there's so many people out there doing do this, do that. Just do what you want to do. Find the look that works for you and what you are happy with, and we're good to go. So last time I did makeup, this was the first time I've ever used this. Yeah, I know. I'm like a 6-year-old with everything I do. My nose doesn't really bother me, but everybody contours the nose, so I might as well. I mean, it was kind of fun, right? Everybody does it, so I might as well. But it does make a difference. Like, I was watching some of the, videos that I get in rabbit holes watching, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. Yeah, I am putting it here because I feel like the little outer phalanges of my nose are kind of big. But she had it to where, like, it went to the side, and it totally made the nose look like it went to the side. Like, mine is kind of looking funny. Now I understand why they do that. Like, I don't want it to look like it's going to the left. To the left, to the left. Now people have started doing it down here. Why? Well, apparently when you... Oh, I just spit. Apparently when you put that down there, it just kind of gives you that shadowy effect of having a little bit fuller lip. I have a very round face, so I hate my face right now. It's so round. I'm trying to lose weight. I've lost 5 pounds. It's nothing, but it's really hard. It's really damn hard when all I want to do is eat shit, right? It's hard. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit in the cheek area. Okay, I'm going to kind of do this because I want, ow, I'm trying to hurt my hand. I want to look like I'm lifted, right? So I went a little above here. Yeah. Do you talk when you do your makeup? There might have been other places people were putting stuff, but I don't remember where. So I don't remember where they put their shit. Okay, so now I'm gonna yes, I have a foul mouth. I'm sorry if that offends you. You're probably in the wrong place. Let me blend the stuff. I feel like I need a different blender for this, but I don't have it, so bear with me. 27 brushes, and I don't feel like I have the right one. I hope there's not 27 brushes. There probably is. Getting all my little side hairs are getting in on the gig here. Oh, anyways, what I was trying to say earlier, and I think I kind of stopped and got sidetracked per usual, was I do really like the brown of this contour stick. Because you get some that are like a little more pink hued or some that are maybe too dark for your skin tone. This one I think just kind of gives me a nice, like a little bit of something, not more than what I need. Ugh, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? All right, let's finish up your nose. I had to look up because I was like, am I still recording or am I just talking to myself at this point? I feel like all the years of wearing masks, and especially during this COVID BS, wearing double masks at work and whatever, is definitely changing the shape of my nose. Face in general. Over it. I'm ready to do something different one of these days. All right. Where's that highlighter stick at? Let's put on some highlighter. Already got a nice little glow going, I can see. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of highlighter here. Draw a little flower. Just kidding. I'm gonna put some here. It's a little bit different highlighter than what I was using before, the powder one. This is a cream one. Okay, it's a slide up and down just like the other, like the contour stick that we just used. So this is totally new to me. I'm not used to using it this way, but I did like the way it looked. It still gives a nice little like sheen without all the shimmer, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush to blend in the other stuff. And then we'll get some blush and wet on, okay? I didn't turn that off. That probably looked really awkward. That's me. I'm awkward. All right, got all that stuff blended in. I'm contemplating putting a little bit of powder underneath here today, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Less is more. Less is more, Tish. Okay, I'm going in with our blush palette. I don't know if they still have this one. They better, because I love this dang thing. And I'm only doing this instead of the 3-in-1, which I really like. Or not the Peach Bite palette. I love the Peach Bite, but because I'm wearing this and I'm going to have a little bit darker, more of a wine-colored lipstick, I'm going to shy away from the peach, and I'm going to just kind of, I might use this one and a hair of that one just to kind of pull the pinks in a little bit. That beige color, I'm just really super light. Like, I'm probably not even doing anything with it, honestly. And this color is bright, so like I hardly touched it, and I'm not trying to. Hair keeps flopping into my face over there. It's kind of taking me off. I feel like something's missing in my life today. All right. Lip liner and lipstick is probably what's missing in my life today. I have a new lip liner that I'm trying today. Oh, and I gotta finish the color under my eyes too. That'll help. But where did it go? Is this it? 219. It looks really red there, but this is like really deep. It's deep. And I think it's gonna look really good. Here, let me draw again. It's like a, you're not gonna see that. There it is. Yeah. It's like a wine color. I think it'll look good. If it doesn't, then I will never do it again. All right, let's put some brown on my eyes and then I'll be back. All right, so what I went ahead and did off camera was I used that dark shimmer and the fluffy brush that I used at the beginning to do the light color all over, and then I just kind of dipped it in there, tapped it off, and I literally just went and like tapped underneath my eye a few times until I got the desired look. And I'm okay with that, I think. I really like the look of having eyeshadow underneath the eyes as opposed to eyeliner sometimes, because eyeliner, you know, it can look a little harsh. I mean, whatever, I still like the look. It's just I think every now and then switch it up a little bit and it looks different. Like it's not as harsh and closed, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and line with this color and hope to goodness it looks good. I'm gonna be so sad if this color ruins everything that I have done today, because I feel like the wrong lip color can really just screw everything up. I just want to show you how ridiculous this looks, but I went ahead and colored in my Cupid's bow. Yep, it's messy there. I'm messy. I'm just trying to pick up my mess as I work here and then put my lips on. I'm scared. All right, we're going in with this color. I feel like, where'd that other one go? I do have a brand new one around here. Aha. Ha-ha. There's this. Sweet cherry. I thought I already had sweet cherry. And I can't remember, was that something that I wanted to get and never did get? Oh yeah, this is a little bit different. Look at the difference, y'all. A little bit different there. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Oh yes. We're doing sweet cherry. I'm not even comparing the other one right now. Although both are beautiful. This is just like goddess in a bottle. Is there such a thing? There is now. Goddess in a bottle. Somebody tell me where this color has been my whole life? Okay, so I'm going to go through and try to straighten my lips up a little bit, but I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I don't know if I like the look of the, you know, when people color in their Cupid's bow. I almost called it a Cupid's bowl. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, but it makes me feel really weird. Like, oh, and I had my bangs done earlier, but then being up underneath the headband, I couldn't even hardly get these puppies down. This is as good as we're gonna get. All right, well, this is it. If you're interested in any of the products, let me know. I will try to get a list together and post it. I don't think I did that last time. Shoot. Well, if you're interested and you want to know, let me know, and I will definitely work on that for you, okay? Have a great Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Just have a great day in general, okay? Bye.